Welcome back to my bathroom. For today, it's Temu's most ridiculous items. Part 2. We're gonna unbox all this junk together and rate it 1 through 10. We've also got another list of more ridiculous things we do as human beings. Human beings, compliments of Reddit. Friendly reminder of my dyslexia. This is $1. Put them in sport mode and it just attaches to the back there. It only came with one spur. I thought that was pretty damn cowboy of them. These are a 20 out of 10. Also, the rest of our Temu stuff is still working really well. Epilepsy warning. I lost the other Croc light. I was doing some lawn mowing in these. Wouldn't recommend. I tripped over the lawnmower blade and there goes the Croc light. This is a cowboy hat for your car muffler drinking apparatus. The Stanley cup. We don't have a straw in the bathroom. Pretend the Sharpie is my Stanley cup straw. Just like this, ladies, men, gentlemen. Then the hat will go right here. So your Stanley cup straw stays clean. No roofies can be put in this with my cowboy hat on. Yeehaw! Roofies? Be careful. Don't leave your cup anywhere. This is $1, worth it. 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, all this junk is linked below. It's not sponsored. Nobody sponsors this YouTube channel. They give me a dime every time you click on the link. And I'm pretty sure if you buy something, I get 15 cents. So I'm halfway to renting a cart at Aldi. I make so much money. Also because I'm not an over consumer, except when it comes to these guys. I'm a slut for collecting furbies. So I'm gonna round up this in some mystery boxes, put them on my website for $1 free shipping as a way to circulate the junk. Also, don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel. It's a hair channel for hair tutorials, tips and tricks. It's linked below. For something sinful, mayo earrings. You like mayo? Mayonnaise. It puts the mayonnaise on its hair. Say less. I'm about to go to one of those rodeos. You ever been to Silverados? There was one in a town called Lebanon, Tennessee. And then there was one by my old house. What was that place? Madison, Tennessee. Remember that? You wouldn't want to go there past 9 because you might not make it out. I love cowboys, cowgirls, cow creatures, whatever politically correct thing you need me to say. Cow things. Oh wow, for $1, you can't beat it. For $4, you can get this garden flag. It's one of those, you put on this little metal thing. People do like holidays and shit. How many holidays are we gonna celebrate? St. Patrick's Day? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But there's gonna be green beer. What about the food dyes? Anyway, what was I going with that? Oh, all my neighbors have those. They put St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, quit that shit. So I'm gonna put this one up. World's okayest neighbor. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I do have exciting news. My neighbors are moving. And that means a celebration is in order. Before we get into that, let's get into ridiculous things we do as human beings from Reddit. Conspiracy Einstein. What? Okay. Water our lawns. To cut it, to water it, to cut it again. That is pretty weird to kind of just waste water when people need it. And we're over here just making rainbows with our water hose. Hey, see that? You ever do that? You still do that? It's okay. I still do it. I do it every time I turn on the water hose. I still drink out of the water hose. I don't have a problem with that. Maybe that's why my tooth fell out. Is it the fluoride? The government's trying to kill us. Anyway, that is kind of ridiculous that we constantly do that every single week. I have a passion for lawn mowing. Okay, now let me tell you what I did. My neighbors are moving. Not my nice ones, the ones that spent an entire year, 365 days, throwing a Bible in my yard. We were just throwing it back and forth. Eventually the Bible got molded, and anyway, we're not gonna finish that story. Not to point fingers, but they started it. We have a hatred for each other. It all started with my lack of, well, honestly, it started with my appearance, because they're one of those, whatever religion is where you can't have tattoos or you're going to hell, you're the spawn of Satan. Bitch, you should have thought about that before you bought the house, because you saw me when you were buying the house. I was unicycling outside. In all honesty, I wanted to buy the house, so I was kind of, okay, I am a realtor's worst nightmare. I was outside unicycling anytime someone would come look at the house because I wanted to buy the house, so I needed more time to figure out how I was gonna do that. It ended up not working out. They bought the house anyway. Still, seeing this bitch on a unicycle, you still bought the house. You knew what you were getting into. Anyway, to circle that back, their yard is an effing mess. Okay, it's a mess. So I was out there doing yard work and she was out there. And if you're not aware, they're not average height. They are whatever word you need me to use. Smaller, little people, shorter. Doing yard work is already hard enough. Average height, let alone the bush being 10 times taller than you. So I was out there doing yard work and I saw her trying to do yard work. And so I thought this is the time for me to extend this half-assed dead olive branch So I started doing the yard work. Oh, look who's not mad at me now. Look who doesn't think I'm Satan now that I'm doing shit for you. I started clipping her bushes and stuff to make the house jazzy. Let's get this house sold. What else can I do for you? Do you need new appliances? Do you need me to clean your gutters? Because I will do anything. I will do anything for a new set of neighbors. I'm gonna put this up because I feel like I deserved it now that I've done yard work for someone I can't stand. Also, that had me thinking, they're bad, but they're not the worst. I'm really not a great neighbor. What if I get neighbors that are worse? The flag is a 10, even though I don't have one of those little sticks. They have them at the Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree, $1.75 tree, $5 tree, they've got them. I also got this sign to hang on my fence. Like a good neighbor, stay over there. It's metal. This was $5, 100 out of 10. Oh, this is junk. Bowling knowledge appears to be lost in translation. We've got some hieroglyphics here. Update on my bowling game. It's not going well. That's a 0. Speaking of the bowling alley, we have miniature tobacco sticks. These were $2. Do you ever just catch a whiff of someone smoking a cigarette? It kind of just smells like a good time. I mean, I'm not gonna do it. I've already done that before. Those days are over. Remember when they used to tell us that smoking American spirits, that's a healthy cigarette? What in the hell kind of advice is that? We have this stick that we're gonna make with toilet water, bleach, roach killer, dried leaves, WD-40, and anthrax. And you're gonna put it in your mouth and you're gonna light it on fire and it's gonna kill ya. But you can smoke this other stick that has all the other same stuff in it. The only difference is instead of GMO anthrax, it's organic anthrax. So you die slower. What a good time. I love these. These are gonna go in my miniature collection that I just sit and stare at. Sometimes I'll just run my hands through it and go, wow, what a cool piece of plastic I'm gonna look at and do absolutely nothing with. Kind of like these things. Collecting things is ridiculous. What are you collecting it for? So when you die, it's more stuff to clean up? Yes. Those are a 20 out of 10. Next ridiculous thing from Go You. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Okay. Dancing. That we all agree that getting together in a particular space with music makes it okay to just bounce around. Finally, someone said it. Dancing is up there with clapping. We talked about that last time. Clapping is weird. Dancing to me is weird. But in fairness, I am a very awkward person. Everything about me is awkward. What a waste of talent. My body just doesn't want to do it. Like some people's bodies, they'll flow. I couldn't even imagine. The thought of that makes me suffocate. Doing a TikTok dance, well, especially as an adult. Me doing a TikTok, oh my, I am sweating thinking about it. Look, is it glossy? Yeah, it is. I cannot even think about doing a TikTok dance without all my nervous nerves doing this. Dancing to me is so uncomfortably weird, and especially to observe people, everyone dancing. Like, are y'all on drugs? How did you get the confidence to just move your phalanges, move your limbs? Where are you supposed to put your eyes? Am I supposed to like look at you, or am I like looking up? Dancing at weddings, I won't even go. Don't even invite me to your wedding, I'm not going. Plus, don't waste that damn money on a bunch of strangers. Please, put that money into a down payment on a house or a car. Anything but a wedding. Please don't do it. Do it the right way. Get married at the courthouse. Oh shit, I was watching I got a lot on my mind because we missed last week, you know. Something about a gypsy, big fat American gypsy wedding where they marry their cousins and they were like, yeah, yeehaw, we marry our first cousins. It's okay, we love our cousin.
Rom Nichelle Gypsy Annie is crazy about her first cousin, Josh.
It's my honey. We love each other.
I've never seen someone openly be excited about marrying their cousin. On a positive, at least they know who their cousins are. Since I don't know who my dad is, I don't know who my cousins are. You could be my cousin. You could be my sister. The camera's about to die. Let's do a battery change. I had that white stuff on my mouth again, looking like a 3-cent prostitute. Why didn't you tell me? Before we get back to whatever this is turning into, let's talk about some tea bags. Today, we have a sugar cookie sleigh ride, a holiday tea. I got this at Walmart last week. It wasn't even on sale. Smell that. It's milk thistle, barley, orange peel, and natural sugar cookie flavor. Natural sugar cookie flavor. Think about that for a minute. Think about that. It looks like this. This mug is also from Temu. It's got a weird handle. Let me take my flipper out. You wanna see it? Come here. That's my tooth, or where my tooth was. My tooth that I broke off eating the turkey leg. They took the tooth out and the root and implanted a rod. So I wear this thing. It's pretty much Invisalign. Whoa, apologies, it has a lot of spit in it. It's pretty much Invisalign with a fake tooth in it. That's what makes the S's S. So in 3 months, I can get the other part of the tooth screwed in and it'll be permanent. There goes that white stuff again. So that's where I was last week. That's why we had to skip a week. I hate to do that, but I really needed to recover. I needed to recover. The sugar cookie tea tastes like ass bologna. I'd give it a 0 out of 10. It's a very artificial flavor. You ever walk into Bath & Body Works? And it's that smell. You watch every Bath & Body Works employee that's worked there for, I don't know, 5+ years. They're gonna sue them in 20 years for cancer. Because there's no way you can breathe in that every day and be healthy. Anyway, the smell is so strong, you can taste the smell. That's what that tea tastes like. It tastes like the air in Bath & Body Works, which is terrible. All right, now back to this. This is a reusable bag, $4. Oh, I thought it would be bigger. Let's test the quality with my bowling ball. Do you think it's gonna rip? Check that out. Nice. This is the same material as the shirts from the 90s. Remember these? Popcorn shirts where they're really little, they stretch, and they had pants, hats, the whole nines. The whole 9 yards. Is that what it's called, 9 yards? The whole 9? Why do they say that? Oh my gosh, look at me with the mayonnaise earrings. Damn, girl, looking good. Looking good today. Hang on, let me get a thumbnail picture. I'm a one-woman show, so we gotta do all this at the same time. You think that's okay? Sometimes my eyes are really squinty. I don't know. The bag is cool. I wish it was bigger to hold, I don't know, more stuff than a bowling ball, perhaps your groceries. But I love anything that brings it back to simpler times, the 2000s when I didn't have to worry about you know, paying bills and just being here. I think $4 that's asking a lot. I'd give it a 3. Oof, sweating again. Oh, while we're doing a whole lot of other things, I can give you a testosterone pellet update. Quick backstory, had cancer, got a hysterectomy, going through menopause. You're caught up? Okay, cool. I got the testosterone pellets implanted in my backside, in my butt. So my testosterone was at 0. Now it's at 174, I think. I just got my blood work back yesterday. It's been enough time for me to give you a proper review. I have gained 10 pounds. I am able to work harder in the gym, lift more weight. My energy levels have slightly increased. The sweating has actually decreased, but not by a lot. I still sweat like a 2-cent hooker on the front pew on a Sunday. It's a lot. And I can grow a beard a lot faster, I noticed. It's peach fuzz, but if you look at me from the side, there's a beard there. I wax it off. Also appreciate all the herbal supplement recommendations. I'm going to try the black goulash. That black goulash. A bread lamp. Oh, batteries. Okay, let's go to the freezer. Ready? Oh, wow. That is amazing. The devil is in the details. It's nice and shiny, looks like butter. I like it and love it. I love it. 20 out of 10. An avocado coin purse. This is $5. You can put your yeehaw top to your straw in there. You could hide your whatever you're trying to hide in here. Tampons? You want to put your tampons in here? Because God forbid men know that women have periods. We got a bleeder. If you feel the need to hide your sanitary napkins, this is for you. 100 out of 10. For our next ridiculous thing we do as a human, Reusable Spoon 77 9 years ago said, close the GD liquor store on a Sunday. Even though I don't drink, I find that to be incredibly weird. Also on a Sunday, here at least, you can't buy other beverages that aren't liquor, beer, wine coolers. Y'all remember Beer 30? Anyway, you can't buy that stuff on a Sunday until it's noon. So I can't buy it at 11:59, but you can buy it at 12:01. Is that gap so you can maybe think about going to church instead of going to the liquor store? Or you go to church and go to the liquor store right after? Who cares? That to me is a weird one. Just waiting on a clock to move. Is time even real? Another one, ATOZZZ, says putting on makeup. You're putting stuff on your face to look less human. I've got enough foundation on to ice a wedding cake right now. Even though I wear makeup, I agree. I think that is ridiculous that we basically paint our face. Scary. Packing this on to look different. I think we're the only species that puts clown makeup on and stuff. It's vegan, not tested on animals. I always thought that meant they actually put lipstick on pigs to see how long the lipstick would last while the pig ate out of the trough and stuff. I thought that's what they meant. That's not true. Putting on makeup is weird, it's ridiculous. I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it for self-confidence sake, but I am getting better. If you ever see me out town, which is not, it's not often. But if you ever see me out, I do not wear makeup other than twice a week when I'm filming these things. You see me at the bowling alley, you're gonna be scared. I look completely different. More fine jewelry. For $1, you can get these Quest Bar earrings. These are their Reese's cup things. They're really bad for you, but really good. Oh yeah, look at that. $5 for Croc charms. Oh, there's not enough room for all my gibbets. A croc on a croc. And it actually moves. 20 out of 10. Only thing better would be if I could find a gibbet for this croc. So it'd be a croc on a croc on a croc. That's kind of like when you go to the grocery store and you buy trash bags and they put them in a shopping bag. So it's a bag in a bag. I like when that happens. Or throwing a trash can away. Have you ever done that? You have to throw the trash can away in the trash can. It's a can in a can. Anybody else? Probably not. Please be quiet. For $4, you can get this ring watch. Wait a second. I do not like having knuckle hair or toe hair. I just won't do it. I will wax my toes. Okay, that's better. Can we redo that? A watch ring. Is that a Rolex? What time is it?
The time is 10:53 a.m.
Well, let's do 10:50 so we're early. It does kind of give quarter machine vibes. If you don't want to wear the Apple Watch, get one of these. It is a nice, comfortable fit. I'd give it a 1 though. These are stickers that look like outlets. These were $2. Does it work? I feel like they shouldn't make it so shiny. If you have Airbnbs, can I use it? And you should put these in there. I can come put them in there for you in exchange for the Airbnb. 3 nights, early check-in. I hate that. You can't check in till 4. I missed the whole damn day. I go to bed at 8. What am I gonna do for 4 hours in your nice house? I'm gonna be snooping around. That's not enough time to let me check in at 9 a.m. so I can get the full day. You're still charging me full price. Oh, we have to clean. Don't clean. I don't give a shit. Don't clean. You're not even cleaning. You're paying someone minimum wage to clean. She's over there sweating, vacuuming, mopping, laundry, everything. Same time for $20. Let me come in at 9. I'll help her. These are a 10. This is $2. It is a necklace. Check that out. That really balances out the Quest Bar earrings. Health is wealth. That wraps up part 2 of whatever that was. Ignore the lawnmower. Someone is doing their weekly yard trim. That's my little neighbors. Don't forget to be kind. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Drive slow and start over. That's the words of wisdom this week. Let's not be afraid to just start over. You got a job that sucks? Quit. Shake the caramel macchiato for the old man having a crisis with a Ferrari. You know how many jobs I've had in different fields? Too many. I don't know if it's a generational thing or if it's a personal experience of just ADHD on full blast. I don't really like much about myself. But one thing I do love about myself is that I'll always start over. I'll start anything over. Anytime I've quit a job or been fired, I will start a completely different job in a completely different field. This year I'm gonna go bartend. The next year I'll be a hairdresser. The next year I'm gonna work at the funeral home. I'll just start something totally different. Is it logical? Is it reasonable? Probably not, but I don't get bored. So one day if I just quit this, you'll know. It's time for something new. Sometimes we just have to start over. Meet new people. Learn a new skill. You know, you may not make the same amount of money. You may have to downgrade your lifestyle. Quit buying avocados. Trade your avocados for internal happiness. You don't have to deal with Linda's shit in the corner cubicle. And it's not just jobs. You got a man who's nagging on you all the time. Nagging. There's plenty of men. There is plenty of men who will nag and nag less. Let's not stay in things because they're predictable, they're comfortable, they're familiar. Try something new. Also, don't just quit or break up with your boyfriend immediately. Have a plan. Go ahead and get another job. Don't go ahead and get another boyfriend because that ethically wouldn't be right unless you're a polygamist. Then you can have multiple boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. Have a plan. Go buy some land and start a hippie farm. Starting over can be scary, but can be really cool. Also, I'm glad to be back. Apologies for last week. I appreciate you letting me take time to heal the tooth. Thank you for dealing with the lisp I have. It is annoying. It's annoying. I can hear it in my ear, the S. It'll get better or it won't. Have an amazing week and I will see you next time for something cool. Something cool. 7. Is it genetics or is it me? Eat a bag. The elements of the earth. Doing a TikTok dance, the renegade. Why are you doing that with your hands? Are you a DJ? Cowgirls, cowboys. You ever seen one of them on a 0 turn? It can be scary. Jingly jangling in the wind. Gold slacker. That would be fun till it's not. Forced interaction. We do need to get Longhorn a Michelin star for those Brussels sprouts. Here you go, oversharing again. Because that matters. Or is it this? Or is it this? Or is it this? Here in the South, we just call it a Porsche. Ridiculous, but a necessary evil. Amen. Hallelujah. Godspeed.